So now that I'm looking back on the footage, you guys, and editing this video, I do realize that I could have cut a little bit more lace off in the front, especially by the forehead area. This is my first time kind of working with a unit that is all colors, so it was a little bit of a challenge for me, but of course I'll get better with plenty of practice. So please excuse the fact that it looks crazy throughout this entire video. I'll be sure to get it right next time. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is kind of going to be something you guys were waiting for, but then it might not be. And I say that because a lot of you guys, based on my top favorites hair companies videos, I think both of those, I got a lot of requests, overwhelming amount of requests for you guys looking for or wanting me to review good 613, you know, blonde wigs. I haven't come across one that I like. I did get one, but it was not good, so I did not feel comfortable coming on here telling you guys to go out and buy it when I was having such a terrible experience with it. But I found what I feel is like the next best thing, and that is this number 27 honey blonde wig. Now, it's not in the original color that it's supposed to be in because I did go ahead and color this hair. Now, you guys, it didn't turn out how I wanted it to. I was going for a little bit of a auburn red brown kind of color, and instead I got this, but I still think it looks okay. I did go ahead and do my eyebrows to make it kind of match so everything kind of looks good. But this hair is from Alipearl Hair, you guys. I threw the packaging away because I've had this wig honestly for probably about a month now, and I just didn't see the point of holding on to the box. But it pretty much came with their usual things in it: little edge brush, some wig caps, and then of course the wig itself. So like I mentioned, this is their number 27, which is a honey blonde. Now, I didn't have to go in and bleach the knots. Of course, with blonde wigs, I'm sure they all come the exact same, where you don't have to bleach the knots. And even though I did do the watercolor method with this hair, as you guys can see, it did not color the lace at all else. Now, I did get this wig in 24 inches, and the density on it is 108% density. And if I didn't already mention, this is their straight texture. So they have the number 27 honey blonde wigs in just about every texture that they offer. They have deep wave, loose wave, straight, body wave. I probably should have went ahead and straightened it. I did curl this hair after I finished coloring it, and then the curls did drop by the time I installed it, so I did put a few back in here. But with straight hair, typically it doesn't hold a curl. If you come across some straight hair that does hold a curl, then that's kind of like a plus. But basically, the rule of thumb that I like to tell people is don't expect it to hold a curl. So I did pop some curls back into it. Like I said, about time I probably get up and walk around, they'll probably drop more than likely, which that doesn't bother me because I did get this wig to wear it straight. The only reason why I wanted to curl it is because I wanted to see if it would make me like the color more, because like I said, it didn't quite turn out what I was going for, but it's still cute. But I don't know, for some reason I feel like when you curl colored hair, you can really see the dimensions in the hair and the different shades in it and whatnot. I don't know, that may just be me, but that's why I curled the hair initially. For those of you who are looking for a 613 wig specifically for the purpose of using it, you know, to color it, I feel like this is a great alternative, because although it's not like that really super white, you know, kind of blonde hair, it was a honey blonde color, but it still did the job and it still took to color beautifully. So if you're, you know, just want to get a blonde wig just for the simple fact of putting color on it, I would highly suggest this one, until I come across another 613 wig. But I don't really know. I'd have to ask you guys, like, what were you looking for a 613 wig for? To tone it and wear it blonde, or just for color purposes? Because like I said, if you just wanted it for coloring purposes, this is the next best thing that I have come close across to as far as when it comes to a blonde wig. I really love the lace on this unit. I think the lace is absolutely flawless, you guys. I really tried to you know, pluck the hairline, but for some reason when it comes to like blonde hair or even colored hair, it's hard for me to pluck it because I really can't see what I'm plucking. So I don't know, when I look back at this footage I'll be able to tell if it looks a hot mess or not, but I tried my best. You can't really see the little whatever's going on this side, but I don't know, I'm kind of still new to trying colors, so I guess it's supposed to look a little something like this. Like you know, if the hair was black you'd be able to see the baby hairs a little bit more, but even then I really didn't do too much, just kind of swooped it to the side there. Because I didn't have to go in and bleach this hair, of course, after I got done doing the watercolor method, I did just deep condition the hair and then let it air dry. I don't really believe in blow drying my units anymore. I think that the best method to do is to just simply let it air dry. So I did that, of course, curled it, no products on the hair, no hairspray. This is not glue, you guys. This is what I've been using lately to do my glueless install. It's just kind of like a got to be type of adhesive, but I feel like this one is like 10 times better. I don't really have any cons with this hair. I feel like it took to the color really beautifully even once I colored it, because this hair is blonde. I know from my last experience of having a blonde wig, it did shed like crazy, but this one doesn't shed a whole lot. It just sheds the normal rate that I feel like hair should be shedding. It's 24 inches. It's curled, of course, but other than that, it is true to length. The 180% density is pretty accurate. Now, when I straighten this, I feel like it'll look really natural and pretty. I feel like when it's curled, it could be like a little bit more voluminous, but like I said, I didn't really plan on curling this hair anyway, so that's not something that I can complain about. I'm sure when I straighten it, it will straighten out really beautifully and look like a really natural density. So I would suggest getting this wig in at 200% density if you plan on getting this number 27 honey blonde wig in their body wave texture. That way you have like a little bit more voluminous curls and whatnot. Overall, I have no major complaints about this hair. The hair color not coming out how I want it to. Not the hair's fault. It just, I probably mixed the wrong colors thinking that I was going to get a certain, you know, result and whatnot, but it's okay. It might take some time to grow on me a little bit. I just feel like it's super bright. You guys can tell me what you guys think of this color. So if you find yourself being interested in this particular wig, I will go ahead and leave the direct link for you guys down below. I'll be sure to put all the information in the description box, the colors that I mixed to get this hair color. I know that on my last coloring video, you guys really wanted to know like what specific eyebrow pencil shade I use, and to be honest, I usually just pick a random one, something that looks close enough to the color that I'm trying to get, just because if I do wear colored hair, I kind of like to match my brows with it a little bit. This one was just like a random red pencil, so that part doesn't really matter. It's like an off-brand color that I got from the beauty supply store, but everything else that I do know, I will go ahead and leave down below for you guys. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me down below, and I promise I will get back to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.